Hello, and welcome to the Daily Unwind with Fortnite. I will say I need the Daily Unwind today. I did not get to play anything at lunch. I had to work through my lunch today. I had to work a little bit late tonight, or today. And almost had to work through the Daily Unwind. That's still on the table for tomorrow as well, so... Whew. I did make it though. I will get to play at least a little bit here. As you can see, I kind of started filling out my traps a little bit while I was waiting for things to get ready here. Trying to get my floor launchers back up. I've used a bunch of them. See what else we got here. Probably pretty good in there. Put a few of those up as well. Alright, so here we are. It's Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good week so far. Tuesday is Fortnite, of course. I see we are getting ready, air quotes, a new constructor tomorrow, this evening, tomorrow evening, whatever, which is really just a reskinned constructor, which wouldn't be so bad. There's some really good constructors out there that they could reskin, and I think a lot of people would be happy. There's some that have been gone for a while. In fact, let me pop out of here. Let's go look at my constructors, because I know for a fact I've got one that a lot of people would love to see redone. Right there. Let's check. Machinist Harper. She is a great constructor if you like traps there. Her bonus is tough traps. Increases trap durability by 10%. If you look through her stuff, supercharged traps. Increases damage done by all traps. Within her base, you get, where is it? Electrified floors, which a lot of people like. You get decoyed. You get husks over by your traps. You get tough traps, which increases the durability of your traps. Overclocked traps decreases the reload rate. And she has recycling. I mean, she's just an overall... Her base isn't the largest, but it's not bad. So yeah. But she was an event. So she was an event constructor, and a lot of people missed out on her, and she hasn't been back since. So that is definitely a constructor people would love to see get reskinned. Instead, we're getting constructors we can get right now. That's the part I think that's really pissing people off. It definitely irritates me. So even though I love and want to play Demolitionist Penny some more, basically the reskinned constructor we're getting is a Demolitionist. So it's available right now. That's, I think, the part that's really sticking with a lot of people. It's not just a reskin, but it's something that we can get during this event. So, I'm not impressed with what's going on there. Hey, how's it going? Have I changed the element on any of my founder weapons? No, not really. It's not the weapons that I'm currently focusing on are, let's see, where are they? My Gravedigger, which I almost have to legendary on everything. And then my Hydra, which needs some more upgrades as well. So those are the two I've kind of focused on the most. So I haven't really done anything as far as like changing out elements. I've left the elements on pretty much all my founder stuff right now. So there's just those two. Hey, Salvador. Welcome to the stream. And then I finally buffed up, not buffed up, but leveled up the Founders Revolt because it is awesome. This is one I want to play with a little bit more. I definitely need to start upgrading it, but like I said, right now my whole focus has been, because I use these two all the time. Gravedigger and Hydra are the two that I've been focusing on. And then, of course, I use the Falcon all the time as well, but I haven't really done much with it either. Because, like I said, with the limited resources and the amount of grinding it takes to upgrade anything, these are the two I'm focusing on right now: Gravedigger and Hydra. So there's that. All right. So, like I said, Tuesdays are the Fortnite, and of course, Friday and Saturday evening, the weekend grinds are Fortnite specific as well. So it's good to be back since this weekend. Otherwise, check the description. You can see what other games we stream. And so usually we do kind of a quick check-in. What I was just doing as the stream started was I was building up traps because I use a lot of traps, so I like to have a lot of traps. So I was building those back up, plus I was opening up some backpack space because I got to get some crap out of my storage here. Just get rid of. There, looks like that took me to 185. All right, so a quick, apparently I got something I need to open. Oh, this was for my daily login. There we go. Let's fast forward through that. It was just a daily login reward. Got a bunch of blockbuster llamas I could open, but I don't think I will right now. And yeah, I haven't spent the gold I've been collecting here recently. If we head over, I am in the 64 block of Canny Valley right now. Probably, I don't remember. I think this weekend, I think I said I was 8 or 9 away from my next Storm Shield defense, so I'm probably in the 5 to 6 range now. We knocked a few things off, but I haven't really completely focused on it. So yeah, my main right now is 3, so I need 2 more of Cat 2, or Ride the Lightning, or Deliver the Bomb in a 64 plus zone. Jack of all trades, I'm still working on for the event. I need 1 more. And then, of course, all the repeatables are in various states. I still have the side quest I haven't done anything with. So someday, 58 plus zone, loot some safes. I've looted safes, but they've been in like things I was farming, or so that didn't get complete, so I didn't get credit for them. And my current dailies, almost done with teddy bears. I need to destroy some more TVs, and almost done with shelters. So those are my dailies right now. And the only challenge, I got 2 challenges. I thought I was done. I'm almost done here. Hold the door. I'm almost done with. Need 9 more helping other people's Storm Shield defenses. That's a pretty easy one. I like to do that one. And then, of course, the Leave No One Behind, which is Survivors. Almost done with that as well. I'm on stage 19. So this one and the next one. So challenges are almost completely done as well. Okay. For those that aren't aware, this is my typical loadout unless I want to change to something else. Sometimes I play a little bit of everything. I think I don't consistently play Ninja anymore. I used to play Ninja when I played on the Xbox. I haven't really done it since I switched over to PS4 for Fortnite. But Master Grenadier Ramirez is my main that I typically use. And of course, she's got Frag Grenade, Going Commando, and Shockwave as her mains. And then I use Shuriken Master Sarah for her ability damage, support squad bonus there to give me the extra 20% damage on my abilities, which includes the Frag Grenade and Shockwave. And then I like to use Plasma Specialist Izza for her plasma grenades. And basically between these two, if I hit him right, I can pretty much take out or almost take out like a laser face. So that is my loadout. So for right now, you know what I haven't done in a while? And since I don't place I don't play Fortnite as much, and like the weekends are all about grinding out missions that I need or you guys need since I play with subscribers. Let's go ahead. Let's see if we can get us a storm shield defense here. Let's help somebody with a storm shield defense. If we get lucky here. So usually what I do is I come in here. Yeah, see that's a 43 to 24. That's more than likely not a storm shield defense. So I'm just going to back out now. Usually it doesn't help to go right back in right away. So there's a good chance here I'm going to get those two same people again. But we'll see. And no, okay. Level 4. This might be a storm shield. We'll check it. It is a storm shield. There we go. We can help somebody with their storm shield. It's always a good time. And really, especially with Grenadier's abilities, you really don't need to spend ammo if you don't want to. I usually don't in these lower level ones. Alright, so let's see. We're getting attacked over here because I can do stuff like this. I usually pick a side. Like I usually stand over here and defend this side. And then anything that happens over that way, let them go ahead and take care of. Pancake? No, Pancake, I believe, is 80. Last I saw, he was like 83, I believe. So he's getting up there. Yeah, he passed me in power level, finally. Again, I like helping out, but I don't want to hog everything. I don't want to make it seem like I'm here and I have to kill everything. There's some people that come in here and just like try to kill everything, but I usually just pick a side, try to help out, not try to hog everything. Just stick to my little side here, and the people whose mission this is can still get their combat in. Now, I might throw up a turret every once in a while, and of course that's gonna kill everything. East. This is the one I'm always surprised. Like nobody. I know these are very early, but you've done a pretty decent amount of building around this and whatnot. But really, no. Even later, people tend to not tunnel this. This is like one of the first places I put a tunnel. And yeah. It makes it so much easier. Alright, so like down here, I might just real quick. I'll throw out one. And I'll just back off here. Schematics. What is there something specific you're looking to see? I mean, I've got a lot. But I will tell you right now, I don't trade. So if that's why you want to see them, then there's no point. Kind of back off a little bit here. Alright, well let me oh, this is a kill. Wait. Let me get over to wherever the next defense is and I'll pop stuff open. Yeah. Alright. So over here I usually just pick over this way. Stand over this way. And I'm gonna go ahead, I'll jump up here. I'll do this real quick. I'll jump back here. That should keep this side relatively clean for a little bit. Whoops. Alright. So yeah. It's usually easier to show off schematics after a mission. I mean, because they're this way. So honestly, it's better to show you the schematics when this mission is over. Hey, welcome back, man. Are you less busy now? Is that why I'm seeing you from time to time now? But going back, yeah, Pancake's grinding pretty hard. Where I've kind of stepped back a bit, the grind was getting to me since they haven't finished the storyline or anything else, and it's just very repetitive. Like I finished the 58 grind and now I'm in the 64 grind and I'm just like I'm going to burn out. So that's why I started kind of doing some other games as well, cuz I've always kind of wanted to stream other games too. This wasn't meant to be a Fortnite only channel. But yeah, he's grinding it out. He's in canny and loving it and continuing the grind where I'm like or he's in twine, I should say. Where I'm kind of like I kind of miss Plankerton. Where there was a story behind the grind. And then adding the all the perk stuff to grind out, just a second layer of grind is kind of just not my idea of complete fun. So, but I do like the game. I do enjoy the game still. I'm not upset with the game or anything. Or I'm not thinking about like a total quit or anything. But I did need to take a small step back for sure. All right, I'm going to leave those supplies out there in case anybody sees them. They can have them. Does it? Yeah. I don't know. I've been in twine off and on like with other people. All right. Get through this. And return. I really don't play vending machines. Sorry, no. I mean, I craft guns off and on for people that I play with all the time, that I play with from the stream or whatever. But I don't sit and just craft guns. In fact, I used to do that, and we almost failed a mission once because nobody would let me move. We spent like the first 15 minutes of a mission crafting guns. They were just dropping stuff in front of me. I was not happy about that. All right, but yeah, here's schematics for you if you want to see them. Kind of break down. Here's the main guns I use, of course, up the first couple rows here because they're all at least leveled to 82. And then melee, I don't do a lot with my melee. This is my favorite melee weapon right now, but there's a couple of these I'm gonna level up and at least put on a constructor, I think. Hey, it's Pancake. He heard his name more than once, so he had to pop in. Were your ears burning? And then of course the traps. I've got almost all the traps up to 82, except for a couple towards the end here, because I love using traps. I do upgrade perks. I set it kind of at the top, but again, it's such a big grind. I've got 2 weapons that I'm upgrading perks on there. My Gravedigger is almost completely upgraded, and my Hydra is on the way, because I use these 2 guns all the time. I said 83. I was close. I forgot to drop that crap I had on me. So I could grab more crap. Dang it. Alright. Well. Again, let's see if we can get lucky here maybe and help somebody else out. What am I running? Grenadier. I showed that at the top too. This is my normal loadout. Grenadier with Shuriken Master Sarah for ability damage and Izza for the plasma grenades. This is my typical loadout. All right, let's see. Did we get a potential? See, a level 1 is probably not doing a storm shield. They're probably doing like the first Atlas mission. Yep. Called it. We can still go in. I can drop some stuff. That crap I need to get rid of here that maybe they can grab. Go over by the people are dropping on them. Well, they're far enough along. Looks like they got the objective. Well, hopefully they got the objective. Is everybody dropping out on this poor kid because they thought it was going to be a storm shield? Probably. Or player. I don't know if it's a kid. Oh, alright. Where's this guy? Trying to remember, is that the field? That's not the field, that's the house. Yeah, I have the cloak star. It's okay. Really? What? Oh, there's some. Ooh, I'll take this. Would you like out? There. I'm sure this is going to be valuable stuff. Alright, so what I really want to do is, where's the soccer field? I just want to go to where this whole thing is going to end. and start dropping a couple things. All right, so what are your guys' thoughts on the 8-bit we're getting? The reskin of the heroes or the constructors we can get right now in the event coming tomorrow. And he looks cool. I like how I can hear the Atlas, but I can't see the Atlas until he goes and does the other stuff. Alright, so while I'm here, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that. Drop that. What else do I want to drop here? I want to keep all of that. I'll drop that. I'm gonna drop a whole freaking thing of gizmos. That should make somebody happy. Yep. The 8-bit that we're getting tomorrow. Either tomorrow night, whichever. 8-bit constructor is a reskin of the demolitionist, which I think is kind of ridiculous. So many constructors that they could have reskinned that people would actually been happy about if they wanted to go with a reskin. But they went with a reskin of the current event constructor. That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, hey. How am I missing? Apparently I used some stuff last time. Probably get some stuff back. While I'm here and while I wait. Yeah, stay over here. All right, 4K there. Um, I've seen a gun. But the update didn't mention the gun coming out this week. In fact, the update was really thin for Save the World. It was all mostly about Battle Royale. And then there was like, and you get a new hero for kind of us. So sturdy. I figured I probably picked up some of that. All right. I think I've dropped off some stuff. Also, while I'm here waiting, how are my traps looking? Wait, I didn't pick up any. Okay, if I picked up weapons, I didn't mean to. This guy I need a few more of, so let's make that. All right, we'll make that in the background. Yeah, the Panther, but I've seen the Panther, but they didn't mention it in the update for this week. Hey, look, they finally made the Atlas. So they'll be coming this way shortly. But they didn't mention it for this week's update, so I don't know if it's next week's update. I mean, I know the gun's making the rounds, but the update definitely did not say new gun, you know. It said new hero, new constructor. All right. What level are you? Level 1. Okay, so yeah, there you go. You got all that stuff. Right. It's since it's just the one. I mean, the assumption is it's going to be in the event store. So and everything's all reskinned to crap. Like so, the chromes were Bulletstorm Jonesy, which was not that long ago either. Uh, Pathologess is Pathfinder Jess, which is readily available to anybody that's a basic hero. A reskin of her. Yeah, just I don't know. It's not good to me. There are, like I said, machinist. If they would do the machinist constructor, people would love it. People would absolutely love that reskin since it hasn't been available for so long. Oh, I wasn't going to place anything down. I had I had no intentions of placing traps down. I was just making them because I like to have. I always keep at least 40 of almost everything. Yeah, I'm not making them to use here. I'm just making them to make them. Yeah, I had time, so I was killing time and opening up slots in my backpack because I still got some crap I need to pull out of my storage that doesn't belong there, so I can drop it in missions like I did here. In fact, I'm probably not even going to use my weapon. I might once or twice. I did during that last storm shield defense just because mostly because I was talking and just kind of went into default mode. But usually, if I help out low level stuff like this, I rarely use my weapon either. I just use my abilities. Just cover everything. Oh, hey, here. See if they want some materials. Here you guys go. If anybody spots it, you can have it. Yeah, I do. Which is why I keep a pretty hefty amount of traps because I just use up the ingredients from there. Yeah, I probably go in at some point too, and like every once in a while I come through and I don't need it, but where are we at here? Yeah, I'm fine on duct tape, but sometimes I make duct tape and blast powder just to clear up some room too. Yeah, got some blast powder there. I could drop that. I don't need that. Let's see, what are we at? A 23, a 1, and a 1. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. You know, I enjoy the game and everything, but it was a little like not even really mentioning Save the World in E3 kind of bothered me a little bit. It was 100% BR, and then all of the current reskins are a little old, and then them coming out and saying that they're not going to do Save the World on Switch, which I don't own a Switch. I don't care about that piece, but it was just like the one place they're not going to support it kind of thing. And then, like I said, these reskins right now, this patch right now is pretty light for us, but you know we are getting events, even though they're pretty simple events. But they're still putting out events. They are at least taking the time to reskin, I guess. I don't know. And I just wish there'd be a little more time. I really don't think it should be the demolitionist. I think it should have been something else. But whatever. Yeah, yeah. The pro am event, whatever. I'm the one that I'm happy for. I'm glad as far as the pro am event is concerned. I'm glad it happened because it had such a nice charity base. Uh, Anybody like any events that I tend to run or something locally, I usually do some kind of charity stint with them. So that was cool to see. But beyond that, I didn't care for it. And like I said, it would have just been nice to have a something, some kind of announcement that also had to do with save the world. And I'm kind of getting to the point where I think it's almost not worth. I mean, they're gonna have to do it at some point, but it's not worth it. At least for me as a player that's been kind of trying to support for so long, to hear that like, oh yeah, the story for Canny Valley, oh yeah, the story for Twine is almost done. And it's like there's so many players past that point at this point that have been the people supporting the game for the longest and have actually like shelled out money and everything else and a lot of money that I'm not sure I care. And the messed up thing is like they can't really say, "Oh yeah, here's a new map, here's a new area for you to go to," until they do those two things, because then they're going to get a huge backlash on that because they haven't finished the story for Canny or Twine, so they can't really say, "And here's your other area that you get to go to." They can only do it every once in a while with like event map type stuff. But I'd love to see another area. But I would like to see them go ahead and do. I would enjoy it from the fact is if not just the storyline of Canny or Twine, but if they actually made the maps biome specific, then I would be like, this is awesome, this is cool, because it'd be kind of like a different setting and stuff, and you might have to play a little bit different, trap out a little bit different, that kind of stuff. I would enjoy that if they came out and said that. All right, so up there is our, yeah, that's our this is those guys' event or mission. I don't want to keep running out there and like kill everything before it gets back here. These guys should kind of get a chance to deal with it. But this is a longer one anyway. If I remember right, they're going to start coming from over here, and there we go. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like they're also in that catch 22 where they have two areas not complete, and it's kind of like if they made it free and everybody started playing and got to that point and realized that Canny and Twine is not complete, people are gonna just bitch left and right. Not that people don't already bitch. So they're in that little catch 22, right? Like, all right, if we release it, it's not done. People are not going to be happy. So should we wait? And I would not be surprised if that's not a piece of the conversation that's kind of going on from time to time. Uh, with why we don't know a specific release date, to be honest. I don't know. We'll see. I said I'm not gonna stop playing anytime soon. That's for sure. I still enjoy the game, but my enjoyment of it right now is pretty much this kind of stuff, helping out lower level players, and then the weekend grind where I get to play with like Pancake and other people. So that that's my enjoyment. Oh, oh boy, you. I had to go on the mute there. I'm getting tired of that though. I don't know how many missions I've been in where I've just been trying to do the pure help some people out kind of thing, and it's like I had one mission where like two people were following me around just begging for stuff the entire time. Don't enjoy that at all. Thing is like I said, I love the game. I did have to cut back. The grind was just getting to be too much for me. I don't. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I would be fine with the grind more again if it the story was there. And then when they added the second level or layer of grind from the perk stuff, which I called from the beginning, it was gonna be a grind. I don't know. Like I said, so I had to cut back, and like I said, I've always wanted to do other games. And my fiance and I play Sea of Thieves all the time, so wanted to do Sea of Thieves for a while. Um, we play State of Decay 2 now, so I wanted to do that for a while. I've wanted to start Detroit Become Human for quite a while now, so doing it on Fridays has kind of made me at least start that. So I'm glad I did. I'm enjoying that game. To me, it's a little bit of a hard one to stream sometimes because it's like I haven't played through it before, and I've stayed away from spoilers and everything else. So I uh I find myself getting like really intense listening to everything, trying to make sure I don't miss anything, and I do less of like talking and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm enjoying the game, but it may not be the best stream game for me because I'm so invested in what they're saying. What's October? What do we get? I don't need that. Oh, Battlefield. Okay, yeah, not my style of game. So thinking about grabbing Spider-Man though. Oh, they're greens. I'll get rid of them a different way. What we got here? All right, you. I'll retire. All right, can I grab stuff out of my storage? It doesn't belong. It doesn't belong anymore. That belongs. Alright, you don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. There we go. Now I can put stuff in. Whoops. No, there we go. Let's see. We're good there. That needs to go. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I wanted to throw in. Not gonna grab that stuff yet. Let's see. What time is it? I've got time to go help some other people out, probably, since that's been my focus tonight. And hanging out with you. By the way, if anybody else is still around, I know we've kind of been talking back and forth and a few people, but if you were one of the people that sent me a friend request, let me know. And I can accept it now. Otherwise, I go back through and look at them and see if there's any messages or stuff to them when I'm offline. So just let me know. All right, let's okay, grab that. Let's just go ahead and do the whole. See if we get a storm shield thing. Avoiding hype and pre-ordering, yeah. I don't know. I've been pre-ordering lately, and not necessarily because of hype, but just from what I've wanted, or what my fiance's wanted. There's a lot of good stuff coming up that I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting the new Assassin's Creed to come up as fast as it is. I don't play the series, although I might finally go back and check out Black Flag, but my fiance has played all of them. She absolutely loves that series. So we'll definitely be getting that's like a day one thing for us. But she's played that whole series on the Xbox so far, so I'm sure she'll want me to get it there. And then like I said, I'm interested in Spider-Man. Looks pretty good. Trying to think what else is in my radar right now. Let's see. The level threes, but there's a 15 and a 40 in here. All right. Like I said, I usually just kind of, you guys can have that whole side, and I'll just, defend over here as needed. Okay, there's a turret out right now, so I don't really have to do anything. I'm looking forward to some of the things they've announced for Sea of Thieves. So like July is the next content update where we're getting skeleton crews and ships fighting us on the seas and bringing cursed cannonballs with them. That's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm actually not a big fan of first person shooters in general. I usually tolerate first person shooters if they have a good story to them. Did I ever subscribe to you, by the way? I don't remember. I know, wasn't there was a little bit of a time where you like weren't streaming and then you started streaming again? Was that you? I can't remember if I went back and subscribed to you. If I didn't, I meant to. Right to the east, yeah. Why are you guys just standing there? What kind of guns do I like? Oh, mine. Who's that? It's not his. Okay. I belong. I wish I could change my sleeping habits. To like how I am on the weekend full time. That's my natural. As a pro PVE player, I don't know, is there such thing as a you're a good PVE player, that's for sure. Get rid of that. Rusty. Greatest of all time. Yeah, now you're getting carried away. They weren't hurting me. I was letting them collect around me and throw up my turret. Oh, come on. I said go. Go. Oh, let's see here. Maybe one more. Trying to find that fine line. So I'm supposed to run some errands here quick soon. So apparently I lost everybody else but you two. Everybody else kind of bounced. Is that the deal? Oh, oh. All right. One more. Those things are so quick. I was either gonna let my ground pound, my shockwave, come back. To fight the storm. Or I was going to do the turret. That's what I did. Turret. Okay, you're still here. Yeah. Just checking. Just doing a pulse check. Oh, thank you for the hot mic. And mute. Something chasing me. Yes, there is. Go away. All right, so this just started, so fair enough. Let's see. I do need some more TVs if I remember right. Maybe I can find some TVs while I'm here. Really? I don't trust a house without a TV. Oh, I need 20 TVs. All right, never mind. I need teddy bears and TVs. I'm almost done with the teddy bears. Hey, teddy bears. And a TV. And that'll be the teddy bears I needed. Yay. Daily done. Alright, did I go in here? Is there a TV in here or something? No? Alright. Not as worried about getting the TVs done now that I have the teddy bears done. Since I didn't have a spot for a daily to come back. Oh, hey, well, there's one right there. Take that one as well, I guess. Alright. Somebody find this thing yet? No? I also need like one more shelter or something. I should go around the edge of the map. Probably knock out. Hey, I found the target. There it is. What are they doing? Alright, so there is no place fast going on here, but I'll place it anyway and walk away. See if I can find like, I'm pretty sure I only need like one shelter. Come on, here, shelter, shelter, shelter. I built nothing. Oh. Oh. Little shelter, let me in. Yep, that was the last one I needed. Thought so. I got 2 dailies done out of this. That's not bad for a little mission. A little low level mission. I was coming in hoping it was a storm shield. How are we doing here? No, please don't chase me. So I still really wish they would bring back Horde Bash. I really miss the Horde Bash event. That would be a good one for them to bring back, I think. And for the current generation of players that never got to experience Horde Bash since they've only done it once, I think it would feel kind of fresh to a lot of people. It was definitely a different type of event. I think they could score some points on that one, I believe. They did it. All right, have I? Yeah, good enough. Go back in here. Every time. Never take that jump at a slant. Thank you for playing along at home. I want to shoot you. Horde Bash? Before, as in, you mean like the next Fortnitemares? God, I really, honestly, I really hope they are working on something like Fortnitemares again. In that vein. Even though it was still kind of almost the same old grind, but it was different enough that I don't think a lot of people didn't mind the grind. I don't think. God, it's hard to say. I mean, I guess they could. It depends on how much of the old Horde Bash they would be keeping. Because obviously they've kind of got it in their toolkit. They've done it once, but I mean, it's going on almost a year now since they did Horde Bash. And for whatever, I mean, they brought back storm events, what, 3 times now? 4? So they did that one 3 or 4 times, changing it up a little bit here and there. But yeah, I would say this kind of development time, I don't know. I mean, I would assume if they're doing something Fortnitemares like, they're probably in testing, I would hope, for that. That's not that far away in development time, so they'd have to be well into it already. I see you, TB. I'll be happy if they do something like Fortnitemares, though. That was a pretty decent event. Dang, and a garden gnome. But sometime after that would be nice to see a different Horde Bash. Oh, I think they learned. I think they learned a lot from Horde Bash, and I think there's a lot of people that liked it, and I know there was a lot of people that didn't, but I thought it was really good. I actually avoided it for quite a while because I didn't know if I'd care for it. And then I started playing it, and I really liked it. Unfortunately, I waited too long, and it was almost over by the time I started playing it, so I didn't get all of the stuff associated with it. But yeah, I would love to see a version 2 come along. And again, at this point, there are so many people that never got to do Horde Bash that it would feel it would liven up the game for a lot of people. It would feel really fresh to a lot of people. And I think those of us that even did get to play it, it's been so long, and they've retreaded so many other events that it would go over pretty well. I think overall, I really think if they're not planning, they definitely should. Competitive would be interesting. Competitive would almost kind of bridge the gap between battle royale and save the world in a way. And I've always said the battle royale side, they should just introduce husks. Like, not only do you got to watch out for other people, but husks, because that's where the game started. That's there should be kind of the watch out for some survivors, and watch out for husks as well. All right. I'm hoping they start because I actually need to go. I didn't expect this to take this long. And they're all off exploring, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, I might have to abandon this one and take off. Not like they need me. I will drop some supplies here first. And I don't know if I randomly picked up in here. I don't need that. I keep that. Definitely don't need that. I can drop that off here before I go. There. Drop an almost full stack of that. And all of that I use, like always. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I've got these weird, like I must have been upgrading and making along the way. So I'm gonna drop off like half a thing of those that can be used. And with that, I'm gonna have to leave this mission, fortunately. Yeah, I did play some Orcs stuff, but I never played the competitive stuff. I just played I think I co-opted a little bit with my fiance. Otherwise I played it solo all the time. All right. So I'm gonna have to take off. I actually just got the text message that my fiance is on the way to pick me up for the errands we need to run tonight. So got to help out some people, and I dropped off a bunch of stuff. Well, stuff I think is junk, but obviously lower level players need. So with that, I'm gonna have to take off. Tomorrow night will be Sea of Thieves. And then Thursday is State of Decay 2. Friday is Detroit Become Human. And of course, the weekend grind is Fortnite. So Friday and Saturday evening will be Fortnite. With that, I will take off. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It was good having conversations with you guys while I got to play a little bit, help out some people. So just come around again if you can. I know I'm playing a bunch of different games right now. You might not be interested in the game, but I love talking to you guys. So take care.